Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for July. I hope everybody out there is well. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Sagittarius. So guys, take what resonates for you and just simply leave the rest for someone else. Please keep in mind that the energies can reverse. So if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Sagittarius, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, you are starting out with the Four of Cups. You have the Seven of Cups. And coming out together, we have the Six of Coins along with the Queen of Swords. Woof. Okay, so I do feel like currently you might be ignoring somebody or just not paying much attention to them. This does look like it is with regard to love. I do feel like your boundaries are way up. There's been some kind of confusion here, and your boundaries are really strong right now. I do feel like you want to create balance, but the only way for you to do that is through you having these strong boundaries. Now, be careful, because in this particular deck, the Queen of Swords is, you know, a little bit brutal, not as open to talking. I do feel like you do want to create balance in this situation, but be careful in how you go about doing that. There's a sense here of there being brutal honesty, or you're dealing with somebody that is like that. You have options here, though, and that's a good thing. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Show me who is in Sagittarius energy. All right, so the person in your energy has the Queen of Wands, King of Swords in the reverse, and the Nine of Swords reversed. So this is somebody who definitely is a very attractive person. They are very focused on you currently, but I feel like this is someone who is attractive, and they're aware of that. This is someone who can be very charismatic, but at the same time, they can also be mean. So, you know, this person has like two sides to their personality. This is somebody who can just be very cutting and very nasty with their words in particular, or they can just charm the pants right off of you. With the Nine of Swords here in the reverse, this person is, you know, trying to show that they are unbothered, that they're not, you know, concerned about the situation. This is a conscious choice, though. So let me see the energy between you and this person. I feel like somehow, Sagittarius, you may feel disrespected by this person. I do feel like there's love there, but it's almost like a standoff between the two of you in some form. Or at least that's how you're viewing it. And there's chaotic energy between the two of you. Show me the energy between Sagittarius and this person. So there's some sort of, you know, very chaotic energy between you and this person. All right, so we have the Moon and we have the Hermit in the reverse. So you're being very secretive. I feel like you're kind of keeping things to yourself because you don't quite know what's going on with this person. I feel like there has been a lack of communication. This is somebody who, you know, likely retreated to try to figure things out, to try to, you know, find the answers. And they do feel like they have found the answers. This is a very intuitive person, I will say that. And I do feel like they would like to talk. They would like to talk, but I feel like you're kind of moving quietly. Let me see what's affecting this connection. Show me what's affecting this connection. The Strength card in reverse. There's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of fear. Fear of not being recognized. Fear of not being seen. Yeah. It's made this person feel angry. That's how they're expressing this fear. It's through anger. And for you, it's confusing. This is very confusing. So let me see the outcome at the end of the week between Sagittarius and this person. Could be dealing with a Leo. Virgo is here. Cancer is here. Whatever this situation is, Sagittarius, there's definitely a lot of chaos here. All right, so you have the Page of Coins and they have the Fool. So I do feel like your boundaries are very high here, but I do feel like you may be willing to talk to this person to balance things out. You may feel like you have a lot of people that are kind of pulling at you right now, particularly financially, but not just so. I do feel like you're willing to talk to this person. With the Fool here, this is somebody that wants to take that risk. They want to end all the worry, the concern, the problems between the two of you. They want to have a new beginning with you. So bottom of the deck is the Prince of Cups. Interesting. Underlying energy, and that is a love offer. Possibly an apology. All right, so let's clarify. Spirit-wise, see Four of Cups here for Sagittarius. The Emperor reverse. Interesting. And the Eight of Cups reverse. So you may have walked away from this connection, but if so, you may be secretly wanting to move back towards this person. The thing is that this was either a situation that just spun out of control, or you feel that this person was out of control, particularly if you are dealing with another fire sign. There's a feeling here of, that the person you're dealing with was very controlling and very, they wanted everything their way. If it wasn't their way, then they walked away from the connection. So, but I feel like you haven't taken control of this situation. You're kind of putting it on the back burner. It's almost like you're ignoring it. You're dealing with other things. You're actually kind of bringing other things to the forefront so you don't have to deal with it right now. It's a little bit in the dark, but I feel like ultimately you want to revisit this, even if you're not saying it. Why is the Seven of Cups here for Sagittarius? Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords reverse. Yeah, you haven't completely moved away from this person. There has been confusion. There has been chaos. There definitely has been some fear, but I feel like you're still kind of holding on to this person. You haven't moved away from them. And I also feel like you would like a new beginning here. Yeah, you've got other options though. Let me see the bottom energy. Show me the bottom energy for Sagittarius. Page of Pentacles reversed. The Strength card reversed. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you love this person. You do love this person. I feel like you're angry. I feel like you're angry because you feel like this person is not talking with you. They're not offering you anything. There's no, it's like you feel like they're not attempting to heal this, to balance it out, but yet you love this person. And so there's where the confusion is coming from. There's where the stuck energy is. I do feel that you want to bring balance to it. You want to bring balance to it. So I think that you're going to move past this energy where you're kind of feeling hopeless, that there's no need to even reach out to this person. I see that there's going to be some communication. So let me see their energy. Why is the Queen of Wands here? All right, we have the Two of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this person wants reconciliation as well. This person feels like you're a soulmate. There is love here, Sagittarius. I do feel like it's taken them a while. I do. I feel like this person kind of pulled back and they were kind of doing a lot of soul searching. They may have even ghosted you. But I do feel like they do want a reconciliation. They're very focused on you and they feel that you're a soulmate. Why is the King of Swords here in reverse? Temperance reversed, King of Cups, and the Two of Wands. This person, even though they're coming across as being very angry, it's because they're unbalanced here. It's the lack of communication that's creating the lack of balance. I feel like this person does love you. You love them. You're actually a perfect divine couple here. This person is making plans to move in your direction. They're making plans to express their feelings to you. Yeah, I just feel like right now, currently, there's not a lot of communication going on. It took a while for this person to come to terms with something here between the two of you. Now, it could have been that one of you stepped out of the connection, but don't take that if it doesn't apply. Don't, write it into your story if it's not true. I will tell you this person is making plans. So if they live at a distance, they're making plans to come towards you. But there's a lot of fear that's kind of holding the two of you back. I do see both the King and the Queen of Cups in the upright, though, which is very positive. I'm seeing Gemini energy, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Let me see, Virgo, too. Let me see why this Nine of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, they want success with you. They want this person. This person wants a new beginning with you, with commitment. This is somebody who is either very nurturing or they feel that you are. I feel like this is somebody who is viewing you as being someone stable, someone steady, someone that is very nurturing and loving. I feel like this person wants to have success with you. Yeah, I mean, everything that's in their cards is showing that this person does have feelings and emotions. They do have love for you, and they want a successful reconciliation. Let me see, show me the energy between Sagittarius and this person. Show me the energy between Sagittarius and this person. King of Swords. Now, okay, so you've got both the King and Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign. We've got the Nine of Cups. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Yeah. So I feel like this person has a lot of love for you. I feel like they will extend themselves to you if they haven't already. For some of you, this person has already done so. They've extended themselves. They see you as wish fulfillment. They want to reconcile. It may have taken a while to get to this point because they were deep in thought. They were thinking. They were trying to figure things out. I feel like you're pretty guarded here, and you don't really want to delve into your emotions. You're trying to, basically approach this from a head over heart position. You're kind of keeping the fact that you see this person as wish fulfillment and that you were really hoping that they would come back. I feel like you're kind of keeping that to yourself. You're playing it very cool here. Very cool, very calm. And yet I do see you communicating with them because truthfully, they're your wish fulfillment as well. Let me see why Strength is in reverse. Four of Cups, Eight of Swords reversed. So you're mirroring each other. Yeah, so you're kind of like, okay, well, you know, I'm not going to put all my feelings out there. And this person's picking up on that after they've kind of put their feelings out, and they're like, okay, well, I'm not either. Because, you know, now I'm afraid that you're with somebody else. I'm afraid that you've moved on. I'm afraid that you're not seeing what I'm trying to do here, which is to reconcile. So this is somebody, you're mirroring each other. And what are you doing? You're acting like it's unbothered, exactly what they're doing. You're both acting like you're too cool for school, right? You're both acting like you're unbothered about this. But the truth is that you haven't moved on either. And you're mirroring each other, but unfortunately, you're kind of both mirroring each other's fears, not mirroring the love that's present. So I would focus more on that because I'm telling you, Sagittarius, this person does love you. They see you as a soulmate. They want to reconcile. They want a successful relationship. And you love them. You love them too. So I feel like you might be angry with them, but you do love them. Show me the outcome for Sagittarius. Queen of Swords. A lot of air sign energy. Three of Swords reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. All right, so I do feel like you're moving out of that angry energy. You're both unhappy with each other. I do feel like you've been very angry. They've been angry as well. The two of you definitely were not on the same page, but I feel like you are now. And I feel like you're open to talking with this person. I do feel like they are going to approach you, and I feel like you are going to be open to talking to them. This person wants to heal this connection. This has been very painful for them, and I do feel like they want to heal this and bring commitment, bring us a sense of being grounded and successful back into the situation, because neither of you are happy with the way it is right now. Now, in your energy, I do feel like you do have a few things you want to say to this person. You're not going to just, you know, like not say what's on your mind. And I do feel that you have some things that you're going to say when they give you this offer here. So in the past, I feel like you would not have accepted this offer, but now I feel like you're opening your way up to do so, but not before you have your say. Now, the reason is because you do have feelings for this person, and you begin to soften. You're beginning to soften. So it's almost like the two of you, Sagittarius, had this standoff between the two of you, and, you know, this person softened, you're beginning to soften, but you were mirroring each other. Yeah, you were mirroring each other, and I do feel like this is a legitimate attempt to heal this connection, and I'm not seeing anything negative in this that would cause you to, you know, not want to move towards them. They are being very genuine. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. This indicates to me that this love offer is slowly moving forward. So it's going to gain momentum over time, but right now everything here between the two of you is moving very slowly. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card. I would just move slowly and just let this person prove themselves, and then, you know, you've got to kind of soften if you do love this person, and the cards are telling me you do. Soften and allow, you know, allow yourself to open up to this person. All right, so yeah, you have number 13, rebirth, shedding the chrysalis and taking risk. It's time to leave the old behind. And this person wants to take risk as well. So let me read this. Give me just a second. All right, so your affirmation says, I release all that doesn't serve me. I embrace the new. Your soul is calling for a rebirth of some kind in some aspect of your life or being. The bones of your past and of who you once were are meant to be shed. left behind, honored and praised as the sacred things that brought you this far. Bless them, but then you must leave them far behind in that lonely desert of transformation, so they can be one with all the other lost and dying things which serve the world as nourishment, and in time, even as seeds. Have little remorse. It's okay to grieve the letting go, but don't foster guilt for things undone. Rather, hold a wide openness and fierce curiosity for all that is to come within the new space inside you. As unfamiliar as it may feel, it is the next step to getting there. There is much more room within you now. Can you feel it? It's tingling and sparkling with tiny new flames of warmth and sunshine, for all the new things to grow, to blossom, and to take you over, with passion and renewed inspiration for the possibilities of the unknown. Do not fear it. The chrysalis is just a temporary phase of the unknown that is potent for magic. You don't have to walk around with the heaviness of those bones anymore. Let them go. Leave them behind. Dissolve yourself. Be open to transformation. We cannot always stay the same. We must evolve. There are so many things that want to grow within you and around you. Let them grow. The unknown holds great transformation and possibility for you. Trust it. It is time. All right. Well, I hope that this has been helpful for you, Sagittarius. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Sagittarius, know that you are loved, and namaste.